Seguimos con The Gangsters Trumps. Trunks. Bueno, sin más rodeo, comencemos.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Si te cuento.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Sí, no
I'd
quiero.
rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What?
Cochina.
It's true.
Puerca.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for one.
Regresa a su lugar.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He
Jamás.
does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
No con Joffrey, jamás.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven
Sí.
Kingdoms.
Y aguántate el
I
maltrato
might
que te
even allow
haría.
you to be my handmaiden.
Ay, pobre
Let's
Luz.
see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Voy a intentar, me suena.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
¿Está brava conmigo?
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Ajá, ¿y tú?
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly.
No, bueno, no
Your
está
words
molesta
to Cersei
conmigo.
were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
De bola, chan.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ah, verdad. Aquí sí tengo que pensar, weón. Yo ya le pedí la ayuda a Tyrion. Ay, no sé. Después si le digo que no, hacer ese desaire. Por lo menos vimos que no se molestó. Yo creo que podemos pedirle su ayuda, porque yo estoy con ella. A Tyrion sí le dije, pero mejor cambio de opinión con él. Prefiero pedirle la ayuda a ella. De verdad, pedirle a Jon Lannister, no, vamos a pedir su ayuda mejor.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Sé que estoy divagando mucho, pero
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
no, prefiero hablar a solas.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Lo siento, pero es así. Esto es delicado. Con Tyrion de verdad que si me vuelve a tocar y me pregunta, mira, que te voy a ayudar y tal. No, mira, ya no. No quiero tu servicio. Mejor no. Mejor no me voy a arriesgar.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I
Situación
wouldn't ask this
difícil,
of you
weón.
otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
Así de grave.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
El rey te adora.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Ay, estaría comprometiéndola a ella, pero sabemos que en la serie no va a pasar nada así, pues. No le pasa nada a ella. Ella se casa con Joffrey y ya. Así que vamos a estar relajados. Ah, volvemos a ser Garrett. What the fuck?
7 hells.
What the fuck?
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ramsay Bolton. Aquí te ven, weón. Ay, chamo.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I
Patrón.
thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Uy,
How much
patrón.
further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Ay, chamo.
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Puto Ramsay, marico. Ay, chamo.
There.
Ay, chamo. Ay, chamo.
Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Qué miedo. Me quedé pegado, weón, me quedé pegado. Por poco, weón, por poco. Veamos quién es ese que está allá, chamo.
Bloody hell.
Uy. Bueno, no sé quién es ese, pero marico. Loco, weón, loco.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Que me lo mamen.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Sí, el loco
Why
dice
are
eso.
you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
No, ¿y ahora qué?
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Vamos a ver. Van a poner a prueba, como siempre. ¿Quién es
Lord
este?
Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
¿Por qué lo hiciste?
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go.
Madre le
Lord
paso.
Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see
Nunca
it.
sobreviviremos.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll
Bueno,
address
pues ya
him
se
as
estaré
Lord.
pegando la buena. Tampoco así.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
I will decide.
Veamos, veamos. Que van a poner a prueba con la hermana. Le había dicho que no iba a cambiar. Vamos a
You'll be
castigar
punishing
un
an
hombre.
innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Enviarlo al muro. Mostrarle piedad. No, te voy a enviar al muro porque igual nos robaste, pues. No puedo confiar en alguien que duda de nuestra casa. Capaz puede irse para otro bando y... para el muro.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord. My family. Without me, they'll die.
Yo los cuido. Te dejé vivir. No te quité 3 dedos que decía que era peor. Sabía que se iba a molestar. Ay,
That
cambió.
was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Era mi deber. Es mi deber.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
Así mismo.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide
Sí, se tienen
between them?
piques ahí.
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
Gracias.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Creo que la decisión es obvia, weón. Porque uno es fuerte, pero es muy bruto. Que es este Sir Royland. Y el Duncan es más honesto, pues. Tengo que ver cuál de los dos. Vamos a ver. Aquí, no, aquí entra la torre. Vamos a hablar con Duncan. Ah, pues.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Vemos que me puede aconsejar sobre los Centinela, ya que regrese a sus deberes. Entonces los
As
Centinela.
Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
¿No lo considerarías?
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
El brazalete. Ah, el brazalete. Bueno, vamos a ver al... Vamos a hablar con Sir Royland para ver. Ah, aquí está. Ah, ahorita hablo contigo ya. Muy importante es esto. A ver.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Ajá.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Pero ¿cómo están nuestras defensas?
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Más me sale la opción de preguntar sobre...
Yes, my lord?
Necesito un centinela, vamos a ver qué me dice él.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing
Duncan
you
es buen
make good
tipo.
choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he
No
has no
sé,
business
como
being
Centinela.
sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action.
Eso es muy cierto.
When will you declare your decision, my lord?
Es directo de una.
At the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ah, pero el brazalete es para nombrar un centinela. Supongo que... Ya va. Creo... O sea, Duncan puede ser... O sea, noble, buena persona. Pero eso para un centinela debería ser más rudo como este loco, ¿no? Yo como que voy a nombrar centinela a Royland. Pero vamos a hablar con Rion para que...
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember.
Oh,
I mean, I could never forget. But, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real
me callaste la
sword.
jeta, pues.
No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Ay, qué forma de pensar este niño. Uy, no. Ponte a ver Barney mejor. O a jugar Lego. Aquí es para entrar. Esta es. Esa es. Ah. Ahora con el. Con el maestre. Sí.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
¿Qué está observando?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those
No
you
es
love.
extorsión,
Ransom
weón.
or a robbery?
Un
We may
robo.
pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Claro,
Lord
eso es así.
The dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
No lo sé, weón, no lo sé. Vamos a ver aquí entra acá. ¿Qué tanto hay entre esa torre?
Slash and parry again.
No sé, ya está decidido. Voy a tomar... ¿Qué digo? Voy a escoger como así Royland como centinela. Lo siento por Duncan, pero Duncan es muy amable y necesito a alguien fuerte como este loco. Este loco podrá hacer un coño de madre, pero es más razonable que él sea centinela. No sé qué ve allá arriba, pero bueno. Vamos a decirle a este loco que ya, sí, ya tomó una decisión.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Sí. Sí.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Ok. Está como que, ay, voy a ser yo. Yo voy a ser el
You may
Centinela.
sit.
I
Siéntese.
believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
Ambos son dignos.
Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Claro, los
Let him
ambos
be
son
on with
dignos. Va a ser, exacto, déjeme que acabe, coño.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
No, Royland, lo siento, Duncan, pero será.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Necesito a alguien fuerte.
Praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
La decisión está tomada,
Now,
Duncan.
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Lo
You
tenemos como-
devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate.
Cierto.
We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle.
Yo creo que sí.
You're not the
Conociendo ese
sentinel.
personaje no vale la pena
This would happen.
razonar. No
He
interrumpan mi
cannot be
sentinela. Deje de hablar de
This
Duncan.
is
Paren
the
de
small
hablar.
council, is it not? Lord
No
Ethan should
interrumpan
hear
mi
from all
centinela.
of us.
I will hear from my sentinel. Please.
Sí,
The
continúa.
Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
No, con esa gente no se puede
Thank the
razonar.
gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help
unidos.
us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can
No.
give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
Utilizaremos la diplomacia, negociaremos. Creo que lucharemos, weón. Lucharemos. Ya va. Déjame pensar. Es que con esa gente no se puede razonar, huevón. Tú sabes cómo es en la serie ese bicho. Es un mamahuevo. Mamahuevo. No, tenemos que luchar. Vamos a luchar.
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Es que igual
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
no podemos mostrar debilidad, weón. No podemos mostrar debilidad a esa gente.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
Mm,
Lord Ethan?
Ethan.
Lord Ethan?
Mm. Gritaré a Ramsey al gran salón. No, que
I will
esperen.
meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house.
Ay, resentida, está
You're likely to get
resentida.
us all killed.
Siéntese.
Sit down at once.
Acepta mi decisión. Yo soy
Apologies,
el Lord
my
aquí.
son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
No, marico, ni que mostrar debilidad de pana.
My lord,
Menos con esa
I
gente.
faithfully served this family for many years. I sent my own nephew to the wall to protect you. Just remember that. Forgive me.
There
Es
will
fuerte,
always be
pero-
those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Coño, no está
He always
estaría bien que
protected you and your
hacerlo.
sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Pero le
Why would
exiliaste.
you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your
Verga,
father was
violento.
furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
Necesitamos
You
gente
have
así, weón.
many
Es
fine
peligroso,
qualities.
necesitamos a mucha gente que
But
eso.
you do not have that
Asher
anger
es
inside you.
peligroso. Sí,
It's
maestra.
something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing
Claro.
beside you.
Sí. Necesitamos tener gente fuerte, mira, que nos proteja aquí, no jodan. Pobrecito.
I'm
vale.
trying to do what's best for this family.
Esas
What this
decisiones que él
family
tiene que
needs.
afrontar.
Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Claro, vaya.
Fine. Malcolm will go to
Vaya, vaya.
Essos and bring
Traiga
Asher
gente,
back.
mientras más mejor. Vaya, traiga a Asher.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Bueno, hasta aquí lo vamos a dejar, porque ya tenemos mucho tiempo ya aquí con este gameplay. Son decisiones de verdad arrechas, pero necesito gente fuerte, gente de verdad que, mira, nos proteja la casa. Y obviamente no podemos razonar con ese Ronzi, eso es mentira. Vamos a ver qué nos depara ese loco cuando llegue a la casa. Con poquito no importa, prefiero atacarlo, porque el loco tampoco es que trae un ejército. O sea, viene de visita y prefiero mil veces que lo ataquemos ahí mismo. Bueno, espero que les haya gustado. Me dejan su like. Y así que nada, nos vemos en el próximo video.